Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 2 of Talent Not Included. Today, I'm your host, Austin Doherty, and with me I have...
Alec.
And Manny.
Alright.
Alright, so how's everybody been since last Thursday? Like, anything happened?
I got my eyes checked.
Yeah?
Yeah, got worse.
It got worse?
Yeah.
Relatable.
Yeah, especially my right eye. That's about it.
You have a big discrepancy between your two eyes?
No, it's actually... Well, I used to have a big discrepancy. It used to be like one whole difference. But now they're only like 25, like a quarter off of each other.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
No, I have 20/20 vision.
Yeah,
So
no one asked.
Hey, nerd.
I asked myself.
I did not have any glasses. Nerd.
Yeah, I was always excluded from the glasses group in school.
Yeah.
I always wish I had them.
See, last time I got my eyes checked, it's probably been definitely over a year. Maybe even 2 at this point. I just remember last time I went, the doctor checked my eyes, and he was just like, kind of concerned about this eye. I was like, why though? It's like, because I have a discrepancy also. Like, they're different strength in each eye. I think my right eye is worse slightly, like by it's either 0.5 or 0.25 also, something like that. But he's just like, yeah, I'm kind of worried about this eye. Like, I think you should come back in for like a follow up. I forgot what he called it. He called it something, but he's like, there's a slight possibility. He's like, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but there's a slight possibility you could go blind in this eye. So he's like, I think you should come back. And like, I was by myself in there, like I didn't have a parent or guardian or anything, so I was just like, okay, sure.
Thanks.
But then I was like, nah, and just never went back, and
Just said,
I've been fine since.
"See you
But I
later,
could
Doc."
go blind.
Are you gonna wear an eye patch?
I would definitely wear an eye patch.
You would wear an eye patch.
Definitely wearing an eye patch if I go blind in that eye. I don't remember which one it was though. I don't know if it was right or left.
Does it suck, like, when you first get glasses? Like, having to get used to them?
The first month, I think that I wore them kind of sucked because my nose wasn't used to it and it got irritated a lot.
Like, do you mean when you first ever had to wear glasses, or just when
Yeah,
you get new glasses?
No, just like when, or I guess both, like, or just like the first time you went to the eye doctor when you were a kid, and they told you that your eyes suck, you're gonna need glasses.
You
And-
have clown eyes.
Well, I kind of
Yeah.
knew.
Yeah,
I kind of knew my eyes sucked.
you got stupid eyes, kid. Like, that's what they tell you, and then you put on like your glasses for the first time. Is it like a weird thing?
Yeah, I feel like it's a similar sensation every time you get new glasses. At least for me. Like, even when I get brand new ones, it always feels like this shouldn't be on my face. It's like, why is this on my face? But then I feel like for me, I get adjusted within probably like a week, maybe even less. Then I'm like, you almost don't even notice you have glasses sometimes. Like, you don't even remember they're on your face. And then you do something stupid that you shouldn't have glasses on. And you're like, oh, I have glasses on my
Yes,
face.
I have forgotten. I don't have perfect vision.
Oh, I just stepped in the shower with my glasses on. I should probably take these off.
Does water ruin them?
No,
Nah.
it just fogs it up and it
Yeah.
gets annoying. Like rain. When it rains, I hate it. But I love rain.
Rain's nice.
So like you can like swim in glasses and like stuff like that, or no?
We can,
I guess
but
you could, but I doubt they would stay on.
yeah.
Well, like,
More
what if
likely
you
they
get,
fall
like,
off.
Like it wouldn't ruin the prescription or
No.
anything like
I
that?
don't think so.
Nah, not unless like you somehow like broke it open, I think.
Hmm.
And I'm not even too sure then. We should probably look this up, but I'm not gonna.
But I'm not gonna. So like, what was like your worst pair that you guys had? Like the worst like frame or like style or like
Oh god.
like have you ever had where like,
I-
you just go pick up your glasses and it's just the wrong prescription?
I've always had the right prescription, but the worst frame I had was like this thin wire frame that had like the pads instead of just being a regular bridge.
Mm-hmm.
It was so thin it hurt like the sides of my head, and my nose was always annoyed because of the pads like constantly putting pressure on it. Those sucked. I had those for like 2 years.
I don't recall ever having a frame that I absolutely hated. I know I just had like ones that were like I got into more ones that had like bigger frames, I guess, like larger eyes.
Like thick rims.
Yeah, kind of like that, but like also, I know I hated ones. Oh no, I really wanted ones that didn't have a frame on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Like it just had the frame on the
just,
top,
like,
and then it was
just
just
the
the
glass?
yeah, it was just the glass that hang down from the bottom. But I know I used to have like the really kind of thin rectangular ones that were like.
I remember
like,
when you would have those.
Yeah, it was just like I feel like those are like the staple like nerd glasses.
Nerd.
So it's like
Most people who have glasses have had that pair
Yeah.
at one point.
honestly though, I remember I always liked the eye doctor. Like I thought it was cool to go there. Like I wasn't like dreading going to the eye
You're a
doctor.
cool kid going to the eye doctor.
Yeah.
I think I've only been to the eye doctor like maybe once.
They're
Like,
like-
the actual eye doctor.
Like you're 2020 kid, get out of here.
Yeah, because, like, well, when I go for checkups, like, I would just do the standard
The
eye
reading
exam.
test.
Yeah, and I would
Try
always
E.
pass it, so.
You're just like E. All right, you good.
Yeah. E, you did
The
it.
biggest letter. E. All right, I don't care
2020.
anymore.
You're fine.
You're
But I
good
always
enough.
kind of felt left out because everyone else in my family has glasses. Like, my dad didn't for a long time, but now he has reading glasses. And then my sisters and my mom, they all have glasses. I'm like, wow.
Oh, woe is me. I
Yeah.
have perfect eyes.
No, I honestly think my eyes are going out because of, like, how much I look at screens.
That'll
Like
do it.
every day, because a while ago, maybe like 2 weeks ago, I was at Subway, and I was looking at the menu, and for like 5 seconds I couldn't make out anything, and then like my vision like focused back in, but like
whoa.
yeah, I was like trying to look at what was in a sandwich, and I was just like I can't see that, but then like couple seconds later I was able to like make it out, but I think slowly but surely my eyes are like giving out. And I think in maybe like 10 years I'll probably need glasses.
One of us. One
Join
of us.
I think when I first realized it was definitely 4th grade. It was when we still used like the overhead projectors.
Oh, I
whatever.
hated
Uh-huh.
those.
Like yeah, and
I
like
thought those were cool.
they were pretty cool.
I
But, like,
could never see it.
yeah,
What are you talking about? It's clear as day.
it's crystal clear.
It was crystal
Yeah,
clear.
but they would use like the special markers for whatever, and it's just like it was just all a blur at some point. I don't remember like a transition from like, cause like 3rd grade I definitely didn't need glasses. I was fine. Then it was just at some point in 4th grade I was like, I can't see anything. It's like I don't know what the teacher's writing. I should probably tell my mom. I was like, yeah, mom, I can't see anything. Like when
can't
when they're
see
doing
anything.
notes and stuff.
Hey, Mom, I'm blind
I know.
now.
No, like imagine if you're like a parent and your kid just comes up to you without context, just like, yeah, I can't see anything. Like they just think you're
I don't
like,
see anything.
you just went completely blind for a second. You're like,
See,
yeah, it's dark. I can't see anything.
See, but the thing is, a lot of people think, like, my prescription is really bad. Like, if people just try my glasses on, they're like, whoa, like, that's terrible. And it definitely is. It's pretty bad. But I'm not even the worst in my family. Like, I don't even think it's close. Like, I think my mom is after me. Like, hers are pretty bad. And then my sisters are terrible. Her eyes are terrible. She has
Shout
the
out
worst.
to Megan.
Yeah, Megan. Megan Johnson.
Clown eyes, Megan.
Clown eyes, Megan.
Yeah, they're pretty bad. I also remember when she first got contacts, they make you do this whole thing, like, to make sure you're able to actually, like, consistently put them in and take them out. I think her problem was taking them out. Like, she put them in, fine, but then she struggled a lot with taking them out. Like, I just vaguely remember being at the eye doctor, sitting in the waiting room for, like, probably 2 hours, maybe.
Her trying to get them out?
Yeah, for her trying to get the contact out. Like, she struggled so much. And then when I went and did it eventually, like, I eventually got contacts. I did it. It was literally like, put them in, okay, out. I was out within, like, 5 minutes, maybe. That was it. I was like, how did she struggle so hard with this?
No, see, I used to struggle with, like, strep throat tests at the doctor. I used to hate those because I have a really bad gag reflex.
Oh, that's right.
So, like, whenever they... Oh, it was terrible.
Open?
No, yeah, like, that would be me. Like, my tongue kept getting in the way, and they would get mad at me. And I was like... I think one time, I was probably, like, 6 or 7, and, like, a nurse had to, like, kind of hold my arm so I wouldn't move while the other nurse did the test. So, like, I wouldn't, like, move around or try to back away from it.
I know, I just remember you struggling so hard in senior year
Yeah.
or calculus class.
I can't take
Just
pills.
The pills.
I just can't. Like,
I was just like, I was trying to help him. I was just like, I don't know what else to say. It's like, just drink water and swallow.
yeah, I remember when Mr. Keith was like, "Hey, just look at Alec do it," and then you like put it in your mouth and drink water, and then I did it, but the pill was still in my mouth after I chugged all that water. I think I chugged like half a bottle. But yeah, I just can't do it. I think whenever I have to take antibiotics, I either like specifically ask for like a liquid one if they have it. If not, I like break open the pill and like put it into like something, not water because I would probably throw up, but like juice or soda, and I'll just chug it. It's probably really bad to do that, but like that's the only way I could take like pills.
I remember this. Just like last year when he was trying to eat it.
Oh yeah.
When was he doing that?
It was like I forgot why it was just hot in the summer, so we came to swim.
Oh yeah.
So, but I had to take some antibiotics, and I had a Taco Bell burrito.
Or you just kept telling him, put it in there, forget about it, and eat it.
And when I did, I ate it, but I bit into the pill so it broke in my mouth. And I almost threw up. I like ran to the restroom and just spit it all out. But I almost like threw up. It was terrible. Yeah, I think like it was pretty bad as a kid also. I remember like I forgot I had like some fucking infection as a kid, and I had to take these really, really small antibiotic pills. Oh no, what happened was I had strep throat, and they gave me I think, or like a throat infection, and they gave me amoxicillin in the 4th grade. And then as I was taking it, I broke out in hives. So I found out I was allergic to it. So I had to go for another checkup, and they gave me these really, really tiny pills. Like, they were smaller than like
ibuprofen smaller?
Yeah, like it was like baby aspirin. They were tiny. And I remember I was like not freaking out, but I was like really nervous about taking them. So I was like, I don't think I can take this. Like I did. I mean, they're small enough, so I was like, no problem. But like anything bigger than like a baby aspirin, I probably cannot take, just because of how bad my gag reflex is.
Yeah, see, recently when I was sick for a while, like it was when I was missing work a lot because like I was super sick. I think it was strep throat, but like I would also get like pretty bad fevers. So like I was pretty sick, and they gave me I went 2 times. The first time I came, they gave me some ibuprofen and then like an antibiotic also to take. The ibuprofen was pretty big, like it was a pretty big size. Like it was a high dosage of it. So, but I mean, I took it fine, whatever. And then I came back for a checkup because they're like, if it doesn't like improve or really go away within, I don't know, maybe it was like a week or something, like to come back for a follow-up checkup and it would be free. And so like I was pretty much the same like a week later. So I came back. They're like, well, first of all, I had to get 2 shots in my butt the first time I went.
Yeah.
I think one of them was the antibiotics and one was a steroid one, just to like improve my immune system, I guess. And so I came back, and it was a different doctor, and he's like, yeah, we gotta up the dosage. He's like, it's not working. They didn't give you nearly enough because he said he looked at my throat and it was still like
inflamed.
It was still like caked onto like the whatever it is when you get strep throat. It's like that nasty stuff that gets caked on your throat.
Yeah, you don't have to explain what it is.
Yeah.
We get it.
But he's like, yeah, it's like
You're
this.
disgusting.
He's like, yeah, this isn't going away at all. Like, you definitely need to up your dosage. So instantly prepared 2 more shots for my butt. Same thing. Higher dosage. So
2 more shots.
Yeah, so within a week I had 4 shots in my butt. It wasn't fun.
I think I've only ever gotten 1 in my butt.
I remember I had to get one on Christmas.
That was your present?
Yeah, Christmas morning I had to go get one because I was just really sick. Yeah, but then he gave me more pills. It was the same ones, I think. But the antibiotic ones were... Oh, no. It was the ibuprofen, yeah. Like, just the pain relief ones. They were so huge. They're, like, giant. But I took them. I got better within 3 days.
That doctor wanted to spend Christmas
giving
putting
kids
a shot in some kid's ass.
No, when was the first time you ever had to take a pill, though?
I think it was definitely elementary school. I don't know specific grade, but I do remember like I used to struggle a lot with pills also, and there was just like one breakthrough moment. Like I just had I had to take one. I remember, and I was in my mom's classroom because she was a fourth grade teacher at my elementary school, and she was trying to help me take one. And like literally, like I would try it. I think I started crying because like I could not do it. Like I like did the whole put it in my mouth, drank water like several times. Like I would just not let myself.
And then
like,
it's just
swallow
getting
it.
wet in your mouth. And it's
Yeah,
awful.
it was getting pretty gross. But then I think one of her students like helped me out. I was definitely younger than one of her students, so it was definitely before fourth grade. Maybe
So
like
you're like a second grader.
yeah, maybe like second or third grade, something like
Oh,
that.
okay.
'Cause I just remember one of her students. He came up and like helped me. He's like just gave me like a walkthrough, almost like step by step. He's like do this, whatever. And I was like all right, all right. I like calmed down. I did it. It worked, and then it was just like a breakthrough. From then on, like I never struggled with pills again.
Yeah,
Then
I
on
thought
popping
I
pills.
thought I had a breakthrough back in fourth grade, and it still hasn't happened. And like even the pills that I've gotten, like they're not big. They're just I don't know. I just can't psych myself out to do it. And like, what?
No. Keep going.
I don't know. Yeah, like I kind of like when I get like colds or like I've been a long time since I had the flu, but like if I get a cold, I'll go and buy like Dayquil, Nyquil, but like the liquid. I'll never buy the pills because I know I can't take them. And like I don't know. I always have like some small fear of like getting older and having all these conditions to where I need to take pills. I'm like, oh no.
You just have several prescriptions
Yeah.
you have to take.
Yeah, I might as well just die at that point. Like,
Like,
there's no
nah.
hope for me. Like, where like you need to take 5 pills every day. I'm like, no, I think I'm just gonna die.
That's it for me, doc.
Yeah.
I'm gone. Lost cause.
Like, you're only 60. It's like, oh, that's fine.
It's
I
fine.
had a
Good
good.
enough.
I had a good run.
All right. And then one last thing about pills before I move on. When was the first time you had to take a horse pill?
Horse pill. I don't think I remember any specific time I had to take one.
Never for me. So.
Yeah, I don't think it's.
I
I
don't
don't think
think
you
that
can
would
even
happen.
handle one if you can't handle
It
a
was-
normal sized pill.
It was probably just like an allergy pill, probably just like a high dosage allergy pill when I had bad allergies, like probably like something like an Aleve or something like that. That was just like huge, like one of those giant like blue gel
Yeah.
ones. Like it was probably one of those, and it was like definitely feels weird in your throat.
Yeah.
It's just like
It
this
feels like there's a bit of
block.
like a bigger chunk of food
Yeah.
you're swallowing.
It's kind of like when you eat chips sometimes. It's like it gets
Oh,
caught in your throat.
I hate
It's
yeah.
like that,
And
but
then-
like it's not as bad just because it's not
it,
sharp.
it goes all the way down
Yeah.
too.
You know what feeling I hate also? I used to hate this as a kid when I would be eating mozzarella sticks.
Oh god.
Oh, the
And like
cheese
the
would keep
melted
going
cheese would
and
just
you
keep
swallow?
going. Yeah, and I'm like, oh no!
That was
I
a
always
death
thought I was gonna
sentence.
die.
That was a death sentence.
Yeah.
It's like parents order mozzarella sticks. No.
No, like
No!
I loved them, so I'd eat them, but then I'd almost die while I was eating them.
Same.
And then there's one time I was, I think my dad was like getting gas or something. I was just in the passenger seat of his truck. I might have been in like 8th grade, and I was eating some goldfish, and I think one like just went down like without chewing. And I was like choking for like a couple seconds.
Jesus.
He didn't even notice. Like he was in putting gas. You know, like I was just like I didn't like flail around or like make a big deal. I was just like, well, this is it.
My
No,
time
I mean,
is up.
No, I mean I swallowed it. It was fine after that. But like I was just like, wow, okay.
Imagine that's how you die.
By
Choking on a goldfish.
I think that's an appropriate way for me to go. Choking on a goldfish. You know, I didn't appreciate them as a kid. Like I never liked them. I always loved like cookies and stuff. But I think now they're like one of my favorite snacks. Like
Okay. To crunch on sometimes.
no, but even now that they have like those like cookie ones, like they're like vanilla cupcake and like s'mores. There's like multiple ones. They're so good, and I can probably kill like 5 of those bags in like a day.
I still
Wow.
like Cheez-Its more.
I hate Cheez-Its.
You're disgusting.
Cheez-Its are so gross. I've always hated
I'll
those.
eat them, but I definitely prefer.
I feel
goldfish.
disgusting while
I
eat
feel
them.
like I'm eating old cheese when I'm eating a Cheez-It.
I love Cheez-Its. I've had them since I was younger, and I still like them now.
Dude, we just recently bought Hot Pockets, and I hadn't had Hot Pockets in forever. Like it's just been a long time. It's just they're so good, so good. Oh yeah, okay. I already know. I feel like I know your answers.
You already
I know Austin's answer for
Okay,
this.
you already asked me this.
But what do you prefer, Manny? The pepperoni pizza ones or ham and cheese?
Just
Hold on.
between those two?
Yeah, between those two.
I want to guess that it's the ham and cheese.
Definitely the pepperoni.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
The
Wait,
pep-
so is there one that's like you like better than both of those?
Yes.
Is it the
Breakfast
Philly
hot-
cheese?
No, the
Oh.
breakfast hot
Oh.
pockets.
They have breakfast hot pockets?
Yes, it's like it's egg, cheese, and like sausage, and there's egg, cheese, and ham, and they're because I think it's also like a different like crust or whatever, kind of like more flaky one. It's so good. I love those hot
I don't
pockets.
think I've had breakfast ones.
Yeah, my mom used to buy them before we would go into school, like, and they were so good. And she would also buy those those. Yeah. Thank you for looking that up. But she would also buy those corn dogs that were breakfast sausages. And it was like a blueberry
Oh, the
pancake for the
bread cake?
outside.
Oh,
Those were like crack to me as a kid.
I can't.
You
No,
can't?
You don't
Why?
I can't.
Do you
Like-
not like sweet stuff with like...
No, it's not that. It's just like things that you like put in a freezer and then like you eat later. I usually don't like those. Like,
What
the
Do
only
you like
thing-
Hot Pockets?
Huh?
Do you like Hot Pockets?
Not that much.
Don't you like Tostinos, like the pizza
Yeah, I
rolls?
love pizza rolls, but like
It's
that's
the
like,
same thing. You
that's
put
like-
them in the freezer and
I
you
know,
reheat
but it's just
them.
like one of the. I can't do
See,
it.
I
It's
think
just
it-
weird for me.
I think it depends on how you cook them. Because definitely if you have frozen stuff and you do microwave, normally it's not as good. But if like... Because there's like... Oh, there's two instructions a lot of times. Like one
Yeah.
for a microwave, one for like
An
conventional oven.
Yeah.
And usually all the time, like if you use conventional oven, you probably won't notice it was in the freezer at all.
No, the best, like, one of the things I learned as a kid was we used to have a lot of toaster strudels. And they would always be frozen in the middle, right? So, like, what me and my sister started doing is we would put them in the toaster for, like, 2 minutes. And then we put them in the microwave for, like, 30 seconds. And they were, like, perfect.
Yeah.
And they were the greatest things in the world. What?
Just to rewind a little bit, Alec is the only one who actually likes the ham and cheese hot pockets.
Dude, ham
They're
and cheese are
good.
so good.
No, they're good. I just prefer the pepperoni. I think it's just because of the way I eat. Like, where
See-
I can't... I did something I really like, I can't wait. Even if it's hot, I'll bite into it. And, like, with the ham and cheese, like, there's melted cheese going on my hand, and I don't want that.
What
So
about
I
all
like-
the marinara though?
It's not as much as the cheese.
Well, there's cheese in there too, mozzarella.
Yeah, but it's stringy. It's not melted.
See, that's the thing for me. Like, it's more of a personal thing. I still like the pepperoni ones for sure, but I've always had a thing with like marinara stuff. Like,
Like,
if
you're
it's
not
like
liking it?
if it's too much, like, I just don't. It's not for me. Like places with that, I remember I always used to hate Pizza Hut when we got Pizza Hut like as the pizza for, because we used to get pizza almost like every Friday night. Like that was just a Friday night meal, was pizza. When we got Pizza Hut, like for some reason they were always like really saucy. I feel like they have a lot of sauce on their pizzas, and like I just didn't like that. Like it was a ton of marinara. It was like too much for me.
No, I don't eat Pizza Hut that much. Or Papa John's. I think the two I
We
eat them.
used to.
No, even back then, like when we were living in the apartment, I didn't eat that much Pizza Hut or Papa John's. Papa John's I probably eat the least.
Less.
The less. But I think the two I eat the most are Domino's and Little Caesars.
Yeah.
Like,
See, I actually think Papa John's is pretty good, but yeah, like I never have it. But maybe that's just because like I never have it, so it's like every once a year or maybe even more before having it. It's like, oh yeah, it's pretty good.
I remember so many people at work got mad at me because I said that Domino's, Papa John's, and Pizza Hut are pretty much the same thing.
You're disgusting. They're
I
Not
said
even
that
close.
the worst.
Well, because I don't eat them that much. I think Little Caesars is the one I eat the most because of it's cheap.
It's so
But,
cheap
like,
and close.
Yeah, but like, so all the others I rarely eat. And so when I was like, yeah, they all just... Because to me, the way it is in my head is like they all have the like flavored crust or whatever. So like I'm like, yeah, they're just all the same. It's just pizza.
I would hate the crust from Pizza Hut, the pretzel one. I always would
That's
hate.
really salty.
Yeah, it's so salty. Like it gets all over the pizza itself too, and like it's just like the giant sea salt chunks. It's like it just makes it
Yeah.
so bad. I would hate whenever we got that. But I think Austin can agree with me over here. 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, best pizza place. Peter Pepper Pizza.
Peter Pepper pizza.
No contest.
Is that just like, well, not I guess not fast food, but like chains kind of like cheaper chains. Because, like, personally, I really like Grimaldi's.
Well, I can't say.
But I'm not gonna compare Grimaldi's to Papa John's.
I can't say. Peter Piper Pizza is a cheap chain.
It's not cheap, but what I mean is more affordable than.
It's a chain.
Yeah.
Honestly, actually, I feel like if you go to Grimaldi's and you go to Peter Piper Pizza, like the price difference probably isn't that much, depending on what you get at Grimaldi's.
Oh no, at Grimaldi's I get like the meat lovers.
You get like loaded shit up.
Yeah, definitely. I think my favorite thing on pizza is probably meatballs.
I've never actually been to Grimaldi.
Yeah, no, definitely Grimaldi's is definitely my favorite for like non-chain, like fast food type pizza.
Side note: when you said you never been there, how last week I said I'd never been to Frisco's.
Mm-hmm.
Jonathan and Mary took me on Tuesday. It's pretty good. Like,
is it like a burger place?
Yeah, it's like a small like diner.
It's, I want to say, what was it? It's a Roscoe's, but they have a lot more.
Yeah, and they also have Chinese food there.
It's run by a Chinese lady.
I was thinking about
or an Asian lady. I don't know if she's Chinese.
Getting some of that, but I was like, no. I got this like Hawaiian burger where it was like, so it was just like the patty with Spam and pineapple and barbecue. It was really good. Like, usually I don't like pineapple on like foods, but I mean, it was good on that. Pizza I hate it on pizza, but
it's a monstrosity.
What?
Pineapple on pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why'd you go so hard on it? you guys couldn't see that, but he gave him the meanest look. He's like, what?
What don't you like, huh?
I just like judging Manny. I mean, I wasn't paying attention.
No, but Grimaldi's is definitely my favorite for non-chain, like fast food pizza. Like if I don't care, like payment-wise, I definitely would be like Grimaldi's.
I also really like Pizza Joint.
I think I've been there.
It's really good.
Oh wait, maybe I have. No, I haven't.
Wow, riveting.
You know what I don't really like? Pieology.
You don't like it?
Not really.
I liked it just because you can put like all this stuff on there and they won't really charge you extra.
It's nothing special though. I don't think. I mean,
it's just,
the whole process
Subway
is cool.
For pizza.
Yeah, the process is cool. Like watching them do it, but then it's just like the pizza's good, but it's not like insane.
I mean, yeah, it's not insane, but I really like it.
Dude, you know what I low key liked for pizza? The personal pizzas from Subway.
Oh, they did have.
Dude,
I never. Had
I think I got it once in like high school, but like I almost never got that because I'm coming to Subway for a sandwich. I'm not coming for a pizza.
No, at the Shopette when they first had it, I was like, I'm gonna try it, and I was like, yeah, this is pretty good.
I think to me, I didn't think it was worth it just because of the size.
It's like really small.
Yeah,
it was like maybe this big, like
yeah.
My hands
this big, guys. This big.
My
this
hands
big.
put together, probably that big. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to bounce back on when you were talking about back when you lived in the apartment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm possibly moving out soon.
Yeah.
Real possibility. Let me get some advice. What's your advice?
Save up your money, like now.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Do the dishes.
Do the dishes. Don't. Like make a list of what
needs to be done
and what you know you'll need, because there was a lot of stuff that
we just bought over time because we didn't have
like utensils. We didn't have.
We didn't have that for the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then we got it as a gift from someone else.
Yeah, and then pots, pans. I don't know. It's just like a lot of stuff like that. A microwave. If some apartments come with microwaves, but not everyone. So like ours, we had to get a microwave, and I remember because the first day we were there, it was completely empty, and we had no food. Cause we had food, but we couldn't make anything because we didn't have like the pans or stuff like that.
And then we couldn't microwave anything because we didn't have a microwave.
But the thing on our part is we went to Dollar General right before, because I remember we had like no money after putting like the down payment on and everything.
Broke.
We went to Dollar General and we bought the microwavable chimichangas, and we're like, yes, it's gonna be so good and all this. We get back to the apartment, we're like, we don't have a microwave, so we had
ended up putting it in the oven.
we had one like.
We had one pan.
So we put it in the microwave.
Yes.
In the oven.
The non-existent.
And we had to wait
microwave.
like, I think it's funny how like in a microwave it'll take like 3 minutes, In the oven, I think it took 20.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like we had to wait a long
Mhm.
time, and then I think we had one pot, so we made some ramen,
Yeah.
but we didn't have bowls.
So we both ate out of the pot.
Oh,
No.
God.
We had mugs.
Oh, that's right. We put it in a mug.
We put them in mugs.
Jesus.
Like that big mug that Cody gave me for Christmas. I used that one.
Jesus.
Yeah. But also, if you have roommates, make sure at least one of them has credit, and if they do, make sure it's good credit.
Yeah.
It'll help you getting approved for the apartment, and also some internet providers require you to have credit. Because I remember when we tried to get AT&T, we needed credit.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, make sure you have that.
Well, I think you're gonna move in with Lance too, right? He has credit.
Yeah, so far confirmed is me, Moses, and Lance.
Yeah.
It's confirmed.
Yeah,
Confirmed.
that's the
Just been
confirmed.
released.
Confirmed
Just
on
released-
the podcast.
Just
right
released
here,
confirmation.
Right now.
You
You
heard
guys
it here
just here.
first. No, but yeah, like make sure you have all that stuff. Know that things aren't cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, try to conserve on like electricity. If the water is allocated for the apartment, that's cool, but still like conserve it because
You could run out.
You could
throughout
run
the
out.
apartment.
there was one time where we weren't even home. I think me and Austin were at work,
Yeah.
and we get home and Paula told us that
We ran out
we
of water.
ran out of water, so we didn't have water for about 3 hours.
Wow.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so like
And then I woke up in like the middle of the night, and our shower was going because she forgot to turn off the nozzles.
Oh, God.
yeah, I don't know if you're like when it comes to like the internet providers stuff like that. Make sure that you're not getting screwed over by like the contracts they give you, things like that. If anyone ever moves out, make sure that you get all your financial stuff straightened out first.
Yeah.
Like, let's say they have the electric bill under their name, and they're moving out. Make sure that you
Move
get
it
it
under someone else's.
someone else's name before they leave. Try to make a lot of your own food. 'Cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
We spent so much money.
I think that's
on
where
eating
like a
out.
third of my money went to, was just eating out, and it's not good.
Yeah. See, I know me and Eileen were discussing, like, at the point, well, how we're possibly gonna be in the house
Mhm.
later down the road. We would want, like, I would want to have like a meeting, like with whoever we're with,
Yeah.
in the place, the roommates, and I would like to have like specific days where like everyone who lives there, we all go like mass grocery shopping. Like even if someone we like pitch in all for like a membership to Costco or something like that, we just go do a mass grocery shop and just split it with like how many people there is, and we just make stuff in bulk.
Honestly, I wouldn't even like pay for that. Just try and find someone who already has a membership to like Sam's or Costco.
Or like their family.
Yeah, and go with them.
Yeah.
Like, we never did that, and it was stupid for us.
Mhm.
But at the same time, we were really lazy.
Yeah.
I think if I were to move out again, I would definitely be smarter about it.
I definitely eat homemade stuff a lot more.
Especially now, because since I'm not eating out as much, like not nearly as much as I was, because like every day I'd go to the food court at work, but now I take my own lunch. So it's like, it's not bad. Like there's actually like cheap stuff you can find that is good, but it's just you might get into the habit of we don't have, like, we're kind of short on money and we don't have any like clean, I don't know, cookware. Let me just order this pizza. And then maybe the next week you're like, oh, well, the pizza wasn't that much. I'll order another one. Maybe 2 this time. And then like it gets into the habit of that's all you're eating is like pizza, hamburgers. I think that's all we ate. Chicken nuggets. That's pretty much all we ate. And then sometimes we had like, Austin would make macaroni and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah, but the thing that, like, honestly, we were really bad with that stuff because like we wouldn't wash the dishes for like a long time. not gonna say how long because it's pretty.
Stop.
It's
Just
pretty
stop.
bad.
Just stop.
But yeah, like don't get lazy when it comes to that stuff. Try and find people that start with people you know that maybe are like selling stuff like plates, stuff like that, or
Tina was a godsend.
yeah,
She gave
Tina,
us so
Tina
many
gave us
plates and mugs.
cups, so we didn't have to worry about it. She gave us a vacuum. It was really nice.
Bless your soul.
I know.
I saw her like last month.
I have not seen her since.
I've seen her a couple times.
In like 4 months, I haven't seen her. Since the last time she came by the theater, but yeah, and try and find like not cheap, but like decent price couches, stuff like that. Don't get into the habit also, because I'm bad with this. I've gotten a lot better now, but when you have extra money, save the extra money
instead of spending it on something that you
trying
want.
to ball out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm terrible when it comes to stuff like that. Like, really, really bad. So, try and get into the habit of not doing that.
I know I'm saving pretty well right now. Like, I'm already, like, basically by the time I get the next paycheck, I'll already be at the goal that I set for myself. So, I should be good as long as I stay consistent with how I'm managing my money right now. And then, we're not even planning to move out for like another couple months. Because I know Lance his minimum, I think, was August is when his minimum to move out. So, like, I should be able to save enough money by then and have, like, a good amount to be prepared. And then I know Moses is getting pretty close to his goal already, too. So, hopefully we should be pretty good by the time it comes around.
Also, like, try and take as much as you can from your house.
Mhm.
Yeah. See, the good thing about that is, like when the time comes, like, if I'm moving out, it's because, like, we're leaving this house.
Yeah.
So it's like I would be able to take pretty much all of my stuff, like my bed,
Yeah, and like also like
anything.
whatever your mom's like.
Doesn't want.
I'm not gonna take this.
Take it.
Like, even if you think you're not gonna need it, take it. 100% take it.
Yeah.
Because even if you're not gonna need it, like, I don't know, you can end up selling it.
Yeah.
Or stuff like that. Like, take it. Because I wish I did that, or like I could have done that. Because there's just so much we had to buy. I mean, like, my dad helped a lot with like getting us a couch and a table. Because we didn't have those for like the longest time.
We didn't have those for probably 4 months.
And then like my cousin, she gave me a bed, so that was great. And then Cody's grandparents pretty much got Austin a bed also.
Yeah.
Like
The futon.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh god, that futon was terrible.
Yeah.
Great
I remember
memories.
that.
It was
Great
absolute-
memories.
I remember
And then-
assembling that in the house back
Yeah.
in those days.
Yeah, that seems so long ago to me. I forget that we lived in that house for a while.
Yeah. You guys lived there for quite a while, didn't you?
We lived there for 8 months or so.
I think less.
7,
Maybe.
6.
I don't know. From September to February, we lived in that house. No,
5.
no, till like the end of January, we lived in that house. Cause it was not that long, and then I remember when Ben lived with us for like a month, like the last month we were
Ben
there.
lived with us the last month.
Yeah, and it was
Name
funny.
drop
Like,
Ben.
it was funny that like right when he was moving out to go live in the apartment he is now, that's when we found out like,
We gotta leave.
we gotta leave also.
Yeah.
See, at that point, I kind of wish I moved back in with my parents. At that point, just because like, I'm thinking of like all the money we could have saved.
We would have saved so much
We would have
money.
saved so much money. Cause like I think the main thing was rent. Cause like we had 3 people to
My
begin
first
with.
paycheck usually always went to rent, and
Yeah.
then I didn't have that much left of it.
Yeah, like, if I didn't get promoted, I definitely would have moved back in with my parents. Cause there was no way I would have like been able to make those payments at all. Like,
See, it sucks too, because didn't you guys originally, when you were looking at the apartment, you were looking at like 4 people at least moving in, weren't you? Because it was you 2. I know Madison was there, and then I don't know if you guys had another one though.
No, I think we were still looking for a third, cause we didn't go look and like settle on that apartment until we had our third. Cause for the longest time it was just me and Austin. Like I know there's a lot of people like I asked and they were like considering it, but when it came down to it, like they needed or like they either needed or wanted to like stay where they were and like save money. Like I understand that. Like I probably would have done the same thing now, but it just depends on the situation. Like if there's a place that I could live that wasn't that bad on rent and like I knew there's other people there that were gonna be consistent about everything, I'd probably do it again. It just depends on where I'm at pretty much financially. And right now I'm pretty good, you know. I actually have a savings account now. Like I mean I've always had a savings account. There's just never
any money in there now.
Yeah, there's never money in there.
Yeah, I should probably transfer some of my money to that.
Yeah. Like a good portion of my paycheck goes into there. But at the same time I'm still bad with spending. Like sometimes I don't even know where the money goes. I don't know what I spend it on. But I mean it's gotten a bit better. So
I was gonna ask you, Austin.
Yes.
So if there's a possibility that you go back to the house you guys were in with Cody, would you move back in there? Like say it's for sure me, Manny, and Cody that are gonna be there.
Yeah, I probably would. Just because it was cool not living with my parents. And at that point it'd be very affordable and I learned a lot.
See, that's weird to say though. Like, 'cause, you know, I love my parents and my family and
Parents
all
are
that.
great, but
Yeah. But it's just one of those things where
it's better to be independent.
I don't know what better, because like I still do everything I would do before. I don't know, it's just that sense of like I could really do anything. Because like the one thing I really liked about living in the house and the apartment was that we could have people over and do like
whatever we wanted.
legal things.
Yes.
I guess, of course. But yeah, we would, you know, have like game nights. And the one time we had like karaoke, I love that.
Do karaoke night.
Yeah, and then I remember like Karen kept telling me, she's like, when is the next karaoke night? When's
Never.
the next karaoke? I was like, never. Now. Well, now, never.
That
but
was never.
Now, never.
yeah, like I would love to keep doing stuff like that. But it's just, I know, like I don't want, not saying like my parents would say no. It's just more of like, I don't want to
do
make,
this in their
yeah,
house.
I don't want to do that in their house.
Yeah.
Because I know some of the friends we have, and like they can be a bit wild sometimes.
Yeah.
So like I don't want that going on in my parents' house.
That makes sense. Because I did ask Cody. I ended up asking him last night about it.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, well, he didn't give me a specific month. He just said next spring. Like, so, but the way he said it too, it was just like, I guess he said he had to pay taxes on the house.
Yeah, property taxes.
Yeah, property taxes, and then, yeah, like utilities and bills. But, I mean, so I don't know how much it would be at that point, but it'd definitely be more than what you guys were paying. But I feel like it still wouldn't be like that bad.
As long as it's
fine.
not 300 each, I think I'm okay.
Yeah. I feel like it would be 4 people, with 4 people at least. Well, then you said like maybe his girlfriend would move into. I don't know. Do you think he would make her?
I don't know.
I feel like he wouldn't make her pay,
Yeah.
but I mean, which
Shout out to
I
Cody and
wouldn't.
his girlfriend.
Cody and his girlfriend.
Cody and his girlfriend.
I don't
I
know. Cody, if you're listening, are you guys still together? Like, I haven't asked about that in a while.
I have no clue.
This is awkward if you're not, but if you are, like, good job.
Yeah,
Hey.
nice.
Hey, congrats.
Clap, clap,
Yeah,
clap.
but I mean, I think with like 4 of us for sure, and then I feel like I would definitely be able to rely on the 3 of you. I'm pretty sure.
Wow,
Aww.
freeloader.
No.
Oh,
not like that.
no, okay,
I don't
okay.
mean just
Like,
rely like,
you
all
took
right,
that in two
you guys.
different
I know. No, I meant like.
Okay.
I feel like everyone would be reliable with their payments. Like, like I know you two basically lived on your own, like with the house plus your apartment over a year. So like you guys have
Almost
pretty
2.
good experience.
Almost 2.
So like I could rely on you guys with that kind of stuff.
Who would you want to room with, though?
Okay, so there's 3 rooms, right?
There's 3 rooms.
3 rooms. If it's 4 of us, then I don't know.
Someone's definitely
It-
bunking.
It just depends.
Yeah.
It just depends on who actually cares. I guess not cares, but like who doesn't really mind like having two people, and who is there someone who specifically wants
no,
their own room?
Like if all three of us,
I'm pretty sure all of us
like
are fine with
let's
it.
say Cody's girlfriend wasn't there, if you know,
Moving
if
on.
they're still together,
Moving on.
discrepancy, yeah, whatever.
Don't worry about this.
Let's say all three of us are alone in a room. Who would you want to be with? Who would you want a room with?
I don't know.
Like we're all okay with you like being in the room with us. It's just who would you feel the most comfortable? Cause know that if you're in the same room with us, there's a good chance you're seeing someone in their underwear or like just naked. Most likely Cody naked, but
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
most likely
Ah,
him.
yes. Cody naked.
You saw that even
No,
before
see,
living with it.
Yeah.
I don't want to remember that.
I think that's like my biggest fear. That's why I don't want to get a webcam. Because I feel like that's something that might happen to
Let's
me.
move on from this. And
Austin
go
saw
back.
Cody naked. That's all that you all need to know.
The end.
The end.
End of story.
No more talking.
I mean, I don't think I would mind rooming with any of them. Any of you guys.
Any of them.
Yes,
Any of them.
Those creatures.
Those
Those
people.
things.
Yeah, I think it's kind of crazy, like how long like we've all known each other. Like it's been years. I think because I was thinking about this morning. Like I've known Austin. Like obviously we weren't like friends.
We weren't close.
We weren't- yeah, but, like, I've known him for more than like the majority of my life.
Yeah.
I've known him.
what
And
is
like
it? We knew each other when we were 7 or 8, so
no,
Or
I
6.
was a bit older. I think we were like 10.
10?
So it
That's
was,
half
like,
our lives.
yeah. And then like you and Cody, I've known since I was like 12.
Yeah.
So I think he was 10.
Yeah, Cody's
Yeah, Cody.
big
Baby
younger.
Cody.
Cody's like 2 years younger than I am.
I always forget that. Like, yeah, it's like basically when you it's your birthday. Like,
Yeah, when I turn
you're-
21, he's still gonna be 19.
Oh yeah, you're 2 years older than him for like for like a
just
month.
for a month.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for a month. Cause he's like at the beginning of October.
yeah.
3rd, right? The 3rd.
Yeah. Hope you got that right. Yeah, no, it's
Pretty sure
October
that's right.
3rd. Yeah, it's
October
October 3rd. Yeah, like I think that's just funny to me.
It's like, yeah, you're gonna be 21. He's still 19. Like,
That I think that sucks being the oldest in like the group of friends.
Because
Because when I turn 21, it's like, oh, what are we gonna do?
like 21, yeah.
21, yeah.
No one else is 21.
I know.
Just wait 5
Congrats.
months.
Like we
5
can't
months.
go out anywhere. I think
Yeah.
the next one would be Alyssa, I think. So like she would be the next person I could like go out somewhere with and it'd be like legal, you know?
You
And-
don't want to go out anyways, though.
I mean, I'd go out if everyone wanted to. Like if everyone's 21 and then everyone's like, "Yeah, let's go out to this place." I'd be down to go, but I'm saying right now, why would I go anywhere by myself? I mean, I know there's people at work that I could go with, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. It's I would feel uncomfortable like going like clubs and stuff. But like if they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna go try out this bar," I'd be like, "Okay, I'll go." Probably not drink a lot, but I'm like, "Yeah, I'll go."
See, that's a new thing that you could find yourself spending a lot of money on.
Oh, no.
Oh, turn into an alcoholic? I don't think so.
Well, not an alcoholic. It's just like the times that you do though, like stuff. Like if you are gonna drink, like bars, I feel like they're pretty expensive sometimes. And then like who knows? Maybe you
it
get
all depends on where you go.
maybe like who knows? Maybe you just get drunk pretty fast, and then you're like next thing you know, you're just buying more stuff. Like
Oh,
Not-
God, I hope not.
Wake up with, like- wake up with like $300 missing from your bank account.
I don't have $300 in my bank account, or at least I mean I have it, but like not to spend. It's all in like savings, but hopefully not. I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't think like I think it's always weird when you're gonna hit like a certain age and people are like, "Oh, you're gonna be 18. Like, are you excited?" Like, no,
Not
like
really.
it's the same. I don't think I've ever like had that like major change to where like me becoming within that next year of being that certain age, like 16, 18, 20. Like I've never had that feeling of like maturity or like things are changing or anything like that. Cause even then, like I'm pretty short, and also like I kind of have somewhat of a baby face. So like if I go out somewhere,
You're getting ID'd.
21. Yeah, I'm definitely getting ID'd. And then I don't know. I know I'd like stand out in that place.
Fucking Alec over here could probably walk in.
Well, I know. See, I don't know if they did it based on just how he looked, but when I went on a trip to Tombstone in Arizona, it's just like basically like a little western town that.
Yes, I've been there.
Yeah, it's for the audience, man.
Oh, for the
Yes.
Not everyone.
Well,
has
because you
been
were
to
looking at me, I'm
Tombstone.
like, yeah, I've been there. I went with you.
No, it's just like kind of just like the time of year that we went, it was pretty dead.
Mhm.
It was like a dead western little town that's like for just tourists type stuff, and they have like probably like 4 bars there, and we were there in like the middle of the day. It was me, Zach, and Daniel, and we just went to go eat at a bar, like because really that's the only places you could eat. Like if you can eat there, it's also a bar.
Saloons.
No, saloon, excuse me. Yeah, so we went in there and like basically they asked us, like, we'd just get our drinks or whatever, and they'd be like, anything in the bar? You want stuff from the bar? See, and then, but I don't know if it was just like they were saying that because they thought we could, like we looked old enough, or like,
Or they just didn't care.
or they just didn't care, or if they would like if we said yes, they would ID us after we said yes, like, yeah, let me get this, and they're like, okay, let me just see your ID.
You know what's funny? We went to Chili's. It was me, Sal, Jonathan, and Mary. And Jonathan and Mary ordered these like $1 strawberry vodka drinks or like lemonade, something like that. They didn't ID them. I mean, they don't look young. I mean, okay, let me rephrase that.
You guys look
They're young. Like, they look young. But like, it's obvious they're not teenagers.
yeah.
So like, I thought it was funny because like both of them had their wallets out ready like for their IDs, and the lady's like, "All right," and she just walked away.
Maybe
Oh no, it wasn't Chili's. It was Applebee's. This is why Chili's is better.
Disgusting.
And then I only had the appetizers.
Chili's is far superior over Applebee's. That's for you, Moses.
That's for you,
I like Applebee's.
or anyone
more.
else that likes Applebee's more.
I like Applebee's more.
You're disgusting.
It's because they have mozzarella sticks.
You're gross.
Chili's has chips and salsa. It's beautiful.
But see, Applebee's did have the spinach and artichoke dip, and I love that.
See, but also Chili's also now has the 3 for $10. That's a pretty good deal.
Oh yeah, the 3 for $10
Jesus.
is great.
You get the drink, appetizer, and your entree for $10. That's pretty good. It's a good deal.
This podcast is not sponsored by Chili's.
I
Or
wish it was.
Applebee's.
I wish it was.
Chili's, if you're listening,
Yeah, Chili's.
hook it up.
Chili's.
The owners of Chili's,
Hook it up.
please, or anyone in the marketing of Chili's.
Anyone that works at Chili's,
Anyone
talk
who
to
can
your
sponsor.
managers.
Really?
Yeah.
Anyone who can sponsor.
We need money.
We're broke. We can't eat at Chili's, please.
I don't even have $10 for the 3 for $10. You advertise 3 for $10, and then it's like $11 because tax.
What was like your guys' favorite place to go and eat like as a kid?
McDonald's.
McDonald's?
I'd love to get like pulled out from like lunch, and then like my mom take me to McDonald's. I was like, yay!
I was spoiled.
I know.
It happened like
Yeah.
it happened like 4 times.
Wow.
4 times more than me.
Well, I mean, your mom couldn't take you out.
Well, that's true.
Like, she was a teacher. What is she gonna do? She's gonna stop class and be like, hold on, everyone.
You gotta go to McDonald's.
I gotta take my son to McDonald's. No, I think my place was probably like Carl's Jr. Just because they had like cereal shakes, and I love those. Like, they had like Captain Crunch one, and it was probably the best thing I had as a kid. So I think that I liked it a bit more than McDonald's. I still really liked McDonald's, but I liked Carl's Jr. more.
I think mine was always Wiener Schnitzel. We'd go there like every now and then. It was just always, I don't know. I've always liked Wiener Schnitzel. It's always good. Something about, because I always hate like chili cheese dogs when like they're super messy. That's one of the things I hate about our work ones. Like if people ask for chili cheese dogs, like it just seems so
I
messy.
think it just depends on who's putting the chili and cheese on.
Because like I try to do it like really slow and like delicate to make it not messy, but I still feel like it's gonna get messy the way it looks on there, like while they're eating it. But like for me, it's just like always Wiener Schnitzel, always get the chili cheese dog. It was never messy really, like while I'm eating it. Like it would never make a mess. It was beautiful.
I also thought as a kid Olive Garden was like really high class.
Sid?
Cause like I think we only went there like a couple times when I was a kid. So like to me I was like, oh wow, this place is
Wow, we're going
Fancy.
to Olive
this place is
Garden?
pretty high
Olive
end.
Garden. Olive Garden's great. I love Olive Garden.
I'm not that big of a fan of like pasta.
I love pasta.
It's all right now that I've grown up. I feel like I just don't like it as much.
See, because I also really like salad. I love their salad.
Oh,
Salad's
almost any
really good.
any restaurant you can get a salad.
Okay, but it's free, unlimited salad.
That's fact.
And it's pretty good.
It's fact.
You know what I'm mad about? I think the last time we went to Red Lobster, they didn't refill the cheddar biscuits,
You're right. They didn't.
and I was a bit mad about that. That's the one reason why I love going to Red Lobster, and they
Cheddar
did not
biscuits.
refill our cheddar biscuits.
We only got the
You-
one thing.
You,
of it.
Yeah.
you don't want to ask? You're like, hey, can I get some more?
No, because then I just
biscuits?
feel rude. I think that's a big, it's not a problem that I have, but I'll go to a place, even if they get my order wrong, I'll still eat it. I won't like make a big deal about it, unless it's like something really far off. Like if
Like you
let's-
just gave me the wrong meal.
yeah, like if I order like I don't know like a chicken Alfredo and they bring me shrimp, I'm not gonna make a big deal about it. It's whatever to me. But if I order like I don't know a burger, and they bring me like
pasta.
some pasta, I'd be like this is
Not what I
It's
Not
not
even
what I
close.
yeah. Because like one time I went to Applebee's. This is why I hate Applebee's. Okay, I don't hate it, but I ordered like sweet potato fries and they gave me regular fries, but they charged me for the sweet potato fries. I was just like, whatever, I guess. I was pretty disappointed.
I mean, you probably could have asked to like
I
get
could
the
have,
sweet
but
potato because someone else probably would have ordered like gotten the potato fries.
that's true. But I don't know. It's just one of those things where like, it's
At that point, I would have asked.
yeah, but it's like kind of not frowned upon, but like people make a big deal about other people making a big deal about their orders. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like.
But as long as you didn't like go
'Cause, like,
off about it.
Yeah, I know, but like even then, like if you're at a restaurant and let's say you're with someone, and I don't know, you kind of like give them that weird look, or like you have that weird like sense about them. If like someone brings them an order and they're like, "Oh yeah, I didn't order this. I asked for this. Like, can you take this back and bring this instead?" I don't know. To me, I'm like, "Oh, I don't like that." Even if like they get my order wrong, I hate doing that.
Yeah, I definitely don't like the confrontation of it. It's like,
Yeah.
I see it as unnecessary because it's like a personal thing, I guess. It's like, I really don't mind. Like, I don't care that much if they got something like that wrong. Like, something minute. It's like, not that big a deal.
Yeah. What was that gesture?
I'm gonna need to leave soon.
Wow. Why?
I gotta go meet Matt at 3.
Well, this is your fault, Matt.
3.
If
wow,
you're
thanks
listening.
a lot, Matt.
It's Matt.
Why are you meeting him at 3?
I gotta go to the gym, man.
Imagine,
Because
imagine caring about your health.
yeah, imagine doing that.
All right, since Matt wants to cut this early.
Yeah, Matt.
Yeah, Matt.
Sorry, Matt.
All right. I mean, yeah, this is about as long as the last one went.
That's
So-
pretty good.
So let's end it correctly this time. Yeah, recap.
Recap.
So we
Recap.
started off with
With
eyes,
Eyes,
Eye doctor.
eyes,
doctors.
pills,
pills,
shots and butts.
Shots and
and
butts.
butts, eating again, more eating.
Hey, eating's always good.
Eating's always a good topic, and then
It's food.
food,
Oh, moving out.
moving
that's right.
out, yeah, living
Yeah.
out,
And
living out, living away. Yeah, yeah.
Living away.
living
away.
away.
I'm living away, Mom.
And I think that's
What did
about
we
it.
just end on? What were we just talking
Matt.
about? More food, actually.
Yeah,
We did go back to food.
we did some. Yeah, food's good. I don't know.
Food. It's food.
It's food. Food.
Can't complain with food.
All right, so that's
All right.
it.
This is the end of episode 2.
Thank you for listening. I was gonna say watching, but you're not watching anything.
Well, maybe you're watching the picture.
I guess you
Maybe.
can watch the
Let's
picture.
end this.
Okay,
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for the 15 subscribers.
15.
15.